Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got a Dinky Toys beach buggy. Yeah, a bit of summer fun coming up. Not sure a number on it, but it looks like it's complete. Got a nice set of wheels on it. We can do something with it. We're going to change the paint colour and the interior colour. Okay. Well, as you watch this go around, I'd just like to welcome any new friends of the channel. Welcome aboard, thank you very much. And I welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks for hanging around, sticking with me, putting up with me all these years. So, that being said, let's get it off the Magic, get it on a bench, and have a good look at it. Here we are then, on the bench. Let's have a shaft at this then. Dinky Toys beach buggy. So what it says on the bottom there, made in England. Screw base, nice wheels. We'll chrome them up, polish them up, polish that all up there. I've got a nice, hopefully a metallic red for this. I do like to see them in a nice sparkly colour, so we'll see. I don't want to do it yellow. It's got number plate at the front, painted lights, won't have any stripes down it, number plate. Engine's got a bit of detail to it, so we'll polish it up and probably give it a black wash just to bring out some of the details. Okay, so let's get the screwdriver out, because all we're going to need by the look of it. Get this bad boy apart. Screwdriver. If we do this quickly, it'll take a minute. Hopefully the last couple of videos I've done have been quite long, so hopefully this won't be so long. Axle's just dropping out. There. And there. Screw out. We best get a tub. This bit of the tub. There we got a tub, so we've got you rubber tyres, get thread on them, a couple of screws. This back falls out. It's obviously attached with the screw. That leaves us with the interior. Just push the seats up at the back. Beach buggy, so it says on the back there. So the girls can't mistake that when they're putting it in. Got a bit of dash detail. I do like a nice beach buggy, I must admit. Windscreen. Well, I've got it easy today. Look at that, it just fits in there like that. Look at that. It's a bit manky, it's going to want some cleaning up. And with that, we are done. Look at that. I'll get rid of this, scrape this off, get rid of those number plates, chuck it in a caustic, and we're done. There's our tub. This one, I'll just polish it up, clean it and polish it up, see what it comes out like. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to smooth it with a sandpaper, get the joins out, get it all nice and smooth, and I'm going to get this as polished as I can. Okay. Alrighty. And when I've got it stripped off, and I'll show you what colour paint I'm going to use. It's a metallic red from Alfred's. It's off their new range, or their new formula, shall I say. Okay. That's all the paint off. I've given it a wire brush and a file down. There were one or two smaller casting lines on. They weren't too bad. There's one going across there, and there was one going across there. There was a mark there and a mark there. That's where for the people at the factory to put the stripe down, where it sit there and lay there like little lumps. So I took them out, smoothed off around the back here, give it a go with a brass brush, give it a clean up. So yeah, we're okay with that. Base isn't too bad. I won't bother doing too much. I might put some metal polish on that in a bit, but I can do that while the paint's drying. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to try something. I'm not saying it's going to work, but because it's going to be a light metallic red, I shall show you the paint in a minute, but I'm not going to show you now because it's over the fire getting warm. I'm going to do the top half white primer, and this bit here I'm going to do it in black primer, maybe going up on the edge a bit of, allowing a bit of overspray on there, and then I rub it all down. Hopefully that'll give me a darker metallic red underneath there and a brighter metallic red on top. That's what we're going to try. So right, that's the primer on. There's a bit of black under there, look. And I've got a white on the top, and I've got a little bit on there. Held a piece of card there so I didn't get too much on it. I've just wet and dried it down with some 1200. It's nice and smooth. Now we're going to put some colour on it. Okay, here's our buggy, all painted. Let me just zoom in a bit on here so you can see. There you go. Is that like a light metallic red? The flake in it. And this is the bit where I did the darker. You can just see that bit darker underneath there, look. There, where I did with the black undercoat. And along that edge there. Yeah, so it's come out quite nice. And there. Got a bit of sparkle to it. So that's that. Let's go back out again, go down there. Done the interior, painted it in the satin black. I just need to put a few details, do the pedals, and a little bit of clockwork on there. Done that. The wheels, just clean them up and put a bit of black wash in there. Both of those. Done the base, polish this front piece up there, because that's part of the underneath of that bit, and clean that, put a black wash in there. There wasn't a lot of detail in there, to be honest with you, but you know, I put a black wash around it just to pick things out a little bit, keeping it simple. And this I've washed, cleaned it, wire brushed it and polished it, so that's going to look pretty funky in there, which is on. There you go, look at that. So keeping it simple, keeping it simple. Now, while I've got you here, I'll just show you what I'm doing with this windscreen. Now, it's one of them 80s plus windscreens, which is that soft, horrible stuff like in the, you know. So I've cleaned it best I can. Now, you see the chrome work around the outside. I was going to paint that, and then I remembered that Mr. Ian Hulley, I spoke of him before, sent me this sheet of sticky chrome here. Now, don't ask me where I got it, because I did ask him and he can't remember. And it's like we've all done. We've gone into a shop, we've gone in somewhere, we've seen something, thought, oh, that'll come in handy, and we can't remember where we got it from. So what I've been doing is sticking this on here. I've done the front side. I've got to put a piece along the bottom there. And I've done all the top, that side. That side, I think I'll have to redo this one here. Yeah, because it's not sticking there. Because I had my fingers on it, I think, and I made it a bit greasy. Yeah. So basically, it's just sticky back stuff. You peel it off the thing, put it on there. It's awful for me to show you doing it on camera, because I need to hold that in one hand and pull that off. So this is what it is. It's just, you just lift them off there, sticky back, put them on there, cut it to whatever length you want. This one, like I say, this one wants doing, because I have my fingers on it, so I'm going to pull it off so I don't forget to do it. Yeah. So that's what you need to do. Straightforward stuff, and I don't know where it came from, but if anybody recognises it, that's what the full sheet looks like. I think it's on the back there. It's the writing. So I should be disappointed when this is gone. It's very handy for doing, because that's what it's like when you pull it off, that thin piece there. This is handy for doing coastlines on down the side or something, or for this what I've got here. So I need to finish this off and we're all done. Like I say, it's awkward to show this because I've got, it's so small to hold it in one hand and then peel these off and try and do it. This camera's going to be all over the place. So like I say, it's not rocket science. Straight on there and around there. So that's what it looks like from the front. I think that looks pretty spanking to me. So another big thank you to Ian for supplying that for me a while ago. Yeah. So that's where we are with the Buggy. So I need to keep that over there. So, bit of detail painting on the dash there. I won't do a lot. There you go. And then we'll put it back together again when I've done the windscreen. So, next portion will be assembly. Right, we're all done. Just put a few extra details on there. Fuel filler cap, headlights, backlights and a number plate. One gov. Front and back some stick-on ones used to get. So that's done. I'll finish the windscreen off. There you go. It's all done. Now, got the tyres back on. Put them in warm water. Front ones went okay. Back ones had to put in warm water because it's quite a large area to cover. On the dashboard, what did I do? Painted the gear stick. Did a few bits and bobs in there. So, that's it really. So we're ready to put it back together again. Now apparently this should have, looking at the catalogue, had a grey hood with it. I haven't got that, so it's going to go without. Anybody interested, the paint that I use for this, let me just zoom it. I am zoomed out. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a Halfords metallic. It's their new formula. 20 minutes touch dry, 2 hours dry. And I don't know if you can see that on the there. M4 220 red metallic. That's what I used. Okay, there you go. That's that. Let's see if we can get this back together again. Remember how I did it now. I think we need to put this in first. We need to put the window screen in first. If I remember rightly. Just hold it in there, I think, somehow. They go in there first. Then we squeeze that interior in, like so. So that's in. Then we need to put the back piece in. It's got a pin there, look. That pin needs to go where the hole is, that side. Drop that in. It should be good to go to put the wheels in. Put the fat ones at the back, obviously. With the front. I'm going to try and hold this without trying to. That should go somewhere in there. It's that back piece there. I'm trying to. There you go. Yeah. Just a bit fiddly on that back piece there. Oh, there's the wrong screwdriver there. Drop that one in the front. front. This one in the back. Use a wider layer screwdriver than this really, I suppose. Right. Done. Yeah, we're off on the road. Off down there. That's quite smart actually. Yeah, I like that. Bit of interior bling going on. Nice chrome bar at the back there. Chrome surround on the windscreen. Sits nice, maybe go over a tad or something like that. Perhaps not sitting straight. There you go. On the back there, bit of bling on the engine. There you go. So I'm going to give it a bit of polish. And the polish that I'm going to be using, which I always use if I can, is this. This is marine wax. It's a wax paste. I showed you this before. There's plenty in here. Didn't take much. There you go. I'm going to use my cloth. I just go over the flat areas really. Put a little bit on there like that. And then go over. Don't get it on your glass if you can help it. Like that. Just a little dab will do you. It just gives it a bit of protection as well. Over there. Round there. Round there. Just round them outside edges like that. Wait till it dulls off a little bit. And then buff it up. I buff it up by hand. I don't use the tools on it. There you go. So that's why I do that. That's the same stuff they use on these big Fairline boats. So it's got to be in good company, isn't it? Right, I'll get this buffed up and we'll get it on the Magic. This is what we started with. Bit of a scratched up, well play worn beach buggy by Dinky. So now have a look, see what we did with it, see if you like it. Have a look at this. Here we are then, all done and dusted. Dinky Toys beach buggy. Here's the old girl having a photo took. Yeah. Complete change of colour. Tighten up a little bit of interior detail. Chrome around the windows. Everything else. Just stuck a couple of figures around it just to give it a little bit more. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. There you go. Have a close up. There's the old dolly. Well, I hope you like this one. Look forward to your comments on this one, and we'll see you all again next week with another restoration. There you go. Oh, she's fallen over her. She's had a bit too much of the old laughing juice, mate. There you go then. Enjoy. Well, whatever you're doing, hopefully you'll be lucky. Definitely keep happy. And we'll see you all again next week with something else. Bye for now. See you later.